Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
And this is Shevchenko.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Hazard.
Tries to pass it through.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Ah, he's given it a big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Flings in across. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Now it's Beckham. Mbappe!
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. That's an imaginative pass.
Mbappe finds himself offside.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe.
Floated through. Prachuap, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Still goalless. Shevchenko.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Nistelrooy.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
And this is Hazard.
Nicely aimed pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
And this is Hazard.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Goulet. Goulet
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Real chance! They've scored!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Prachuap, and the shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And
that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Costa Corta. Vitinha, and it's Hullet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Prachuap finding their passes.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has found the big header! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
There will be 1 minute added
We are
time.
into stoppage time. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. That's an excellent interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
But I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Prachuap kick off the second half. Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Camavinga can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he's intervened well there. Hullet. Beckham. That's the throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Prachuap appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe. Hullet. Vitinha. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it out wide. Beckham. Mbappe. He gets big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That could spell trouble. Pedri. Vitinha. Nice sequence of passes, this. Searching pass he's played there. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. They're urging it.
And the shot!
It's anyone's. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Xavi Alonso. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Beckham. Quality ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Good read, needed to be. And again! Camavinga with the clearance. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Laos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Beckham takes control of it and he's on the move. And Beckham! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Prachuap clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Hullet.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long.
Just goes for a shot! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Prachuap are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle.
Now Mbappe.
Mbappe!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bale. That's Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Bale. And they can counter here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
What an impressive thing.
A header! And the keeper's there to save. Beckham. Vitinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's through here. Xavi Alonso. And this is Bale. Xavi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shoots! They've scored! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's in plenty of space here. Piqué with the clearance. Bale. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. And that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shevchenko, and he shoots! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Bale. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. He shifted it to the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Xavi Alonso. Beckham, and he plays one through. Shevchenko, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hullet. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to play it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Laos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, super ball! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's onside! There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Dink through.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There's
no flag.
Has been indicated.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Piqué wins the duel this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick
Caution
reminder
certainly
today,
not on the
everybody,
agenda
to
here
make sure
from
to
both
put any
sides.
litter in
Yeah,
the
they're
bins
ahead,
provided.
Peter, but they can't
Thank you
afford
for
to
your
get too
cooperation.
complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Manchester United, number 9.
Whistle goes,
Kluivert.
and we start the second
Number
half.
20, Dembele.
Oh,
Coming
well
on the
played, well
field,
sorted out.
Number 17, Mbappe. Number 23, Alvarez.
Jimenez does really well there, he is strong. Xavi Alonso. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Shot could be on.
He's had a shot!
Rashford. Xavi Alonso. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Raul. That ball looks a good one. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
Shot a goal! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! A finish right from the top draw! And there's It's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Rashford. Coming on the field.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, there's a probing ball.
And here's Kubo.
And this is Hazard.
No way through, so back it comes. Beckham.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Now it's Kubo. Moved on forwards. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hullet. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. Who played through for the wide man. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's come to nothing.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got away.
Alvarez.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been cut out, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And he's managed to get rid.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
This is their second corner of the game. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Alvarez.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Raul. Kubo. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Vitinha. Messi. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this?
There will
There'll
be
be a
1
minute of stoppage time. Hullet.
Could move up a gear here. Shevchenko.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi.
Having a look. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Hullet. Carvajal. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Hullet.
Now it's Maradona.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul. He's looking wide. Spread neatly.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Maradona
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking to play him in.
Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 14 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xabi Alonso has given away a free kick.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Quarter of an hour played.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Carvajal cuts out the pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's found a way through. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to pass it through. And this is Maradona.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hazard.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. An instinct, terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Good take, and is he in?
They get a throw in.
Eder Militao attempts a clearance. He's through here.
And this is Hazard. It's Hazard!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Iniesta with the short one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Maradona. Can he get it through? Carvajal hooks it out wide. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hullet. And this is Shevchenko.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Bale. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Raul. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard picks it up out wide. Now it's Camavinga. Valverde tries to play it through. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maradona. Now that looks a deep... There's the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Van der Ven is there to clear. Now it's Raul. Valverde. Now it's Hullet. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Camavinga shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. That's beautifully weighted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
11, Bale. Coming on the field, number 20, Messi.
And it's
Number
Hullet.
18,
Lovely
Mbappe.
pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Swings in across. Valverde. Played out to the right. That's really well cleared. Mbappe. Good ball over the top. Khan claims comfortable. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Raul. Iniesta. Now it's Raul. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Shot at goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Iniesta. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, what a ball! And pull it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 14.
Takes a shot!
Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko.
Goes for a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rafinha. Now it's Sanchez. Nicely worked. He's being urged to shoot.
Chance!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Taken back almost at once. And here's Ferran Torres.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's played through for him. He is through here.
Can he finish?
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
Ferran Torres! And somehow he managed to miss it. Chouameni. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shevchenko gets into some space. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Out for a throw. Looking for options for movement. Cross from Rafinha.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chouameni, and it's Beckham. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta. And Rafinha, nicely spread. Played in. It's a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, bang on target. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Hullet, and this is Bale. And it's skewed away. Now he's got space here. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this.
And a chance! There it is! First blood drawn.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Can he finish? Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. 2-0, and in next to no time.
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over.
Real chance!
It's in for the pieces.
Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?